What is going on, everybody? Back here again with your check-in, finally for BMF. We're gonna be going over mainly episode 7, but I'm gonna do a little catch-up before I cook Lucille. I got the skillet ready, y'all. I got the skillet ready. She need to be beat upside the head, man. I wouldn't mind Lamar running it back and coming back to the house to finish the job. Y'all can go off the path of the story if y'all want to, because Lucille after this episode, oh my God, I can't stand her. And Markeisha, I hate Markeisha. we gonna get to those two later on in the review, but with that being said, let's go ahead and get ready to get into the show. Welcome to this check-in, guys. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button on your way in and pull up with your boy. We about to get into this thing. So it has been a while since I have done a review for BMF. I believe I covered episodes 1 through 3. But before we cook Lucille, y'all, right? Before we cook Lucille, what did I miss?
What did I miss?
Charles' dreams and hands have been crushed by an engine block. So Charles has been going through it. The past couple episodes, he's been in a suicidal state. We started this episode off. He had a knife in his hand, and the old girl took it from him real fast. But Charles, you're gonna get back on your feet, man. But what else did I miss?
What did I miss?
Your boy Lamar came back, and he fired up Ashley Larry, man. I forgot all about what's his name on here? Alvin, I think. I forgot that he helped the brothers out or whatever. So he ran it back on Alvin. And yeah, we haven't seen much of Lamar this season. He's popped up maybe like 2 episodes thus far. I'm like, man, if y'all gonna bring the man back, y'all might as well show him every episode. But I guess they've kind of, brought back the Lamar sightings. You gotta make Lamar special. Show him every 3 episodes or so. I don't know what's going on with Lamar, but anyway, what else did I miss?
What did I miss?
B Mickey is a mastermind. B Mickey is a mastermind, man. Even though he didn't get the job done. If there was another show, I would put him in the Horseman Hall of Fame. Because obviously Lamar is not dead. Shout out Power Book 3 coming to your TV. Was it this fall? But anyway, that's another show. So B Mickey, he definitely surprised me that last episode where he intentionally missed Jay Pusha, and he's messing up the whole BMF. I think I said the last few, I said we could trust B Mickey, my goofy ass. Put me in this skillet. Put me in this skillet. All right, let me put my skillet right here so I won't have to keep reaching down for it. But anyway, yeah, B Mickey is a mastermind.
What did I miss?
Boy, Duffy got hemmed up, unfortunately. But he didn't tell, so he's going to jail. And they tried to put his father in there to get him to talk, maybe to convince him to give up Meech, but don't look like that's happening. But at the end of this episode, old buddy here, what was his Laz or something like that? I tried to get his name before I started, but I think that's his name. But yeah, it looked like he gonna be telling. So Brian got another dub this episode. So with that being said,
what did I miss?
Purdy takes a bump. Not that type of bump. Bow. She took a bump on that floor after trying to start up with T and Meech in this venture that probably that's not going anywhere. It doesn't seem. They need to get rid of old boy first, because he's just gonna keep coming back. But yeah, it doesn't look like they're gonna be done with him, if I remember correctly from the trailer or whatnot. But yeah, Birdie took a bump in the past couple episodes, and yeah, she's got to find her confidence to get back on stage, right? But anyway,
What did I miss?
Boom is back. Boom is back, and I can we get Boom up out of here, man? So Boom has gone. He's hiding right now after T confronted him or whatnot. But he did smash one more time. So, like I said, Marquisha just being passed around the block. But yeah, Boom is back. That's all. Other than that, there's not much else to say about Boom.
What did I miss?
And of course, we got none other than Fast Nicole, right? She's with Breeze, right? Breeze, and I forgot the other guy's name. So, whose baby is it? She says it's Breeze, but I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be the other guys. I'm not sure, but yeah, she was, being unfaithful while he was. Well, he was. He was probably being unfaithful too up in cop when because he got off the phone with her real quick when they was on the phone, and the girls came up to him or whatever. But yeah, be breezy. But with that being said, I think that covers most of the major events that happened before episode 7. I think I missed Charles at stomped old buddy. He had a little love interest going on that didn't last very long. So yeah, but I did enjoy him stumping a mud hole in old buddy. We ain't even gonna waste no time. We're gonna go ahead and cook Lucille, man. Let's go ahead and get it out the way. Trash, super trash. Look at a trash, man. We got to talk about the Hitachi 5000. You a dirty girl, Lucille. Dirty pastor. All right. And then, of course, we got to talk about the money. And from next episode, it looks like she gonna use the money. It look like she gonna use the money. We shall see. And Nicole's now, how you gonna steal your daughter money? And this whole time you've been preaching about not using dirty money. You know where that money came from. And she's still gonna use it. She trash. But, at the beginning of this episode here, she's pretty desperate at this point because she's the pastor and she got already old buddy. I thought I had a picture of it. Old buddy was trying to get her up out of here. He was like, maybe this is too much for you. Let's get you up out of here. But she hasn't been paying her, fair share of the tithes or whatnot. And beyond this, she's, charging the credit card, things of that nature. And her, what's her friend name? I think it's Estelle. She don't make it no better. She is a horrible influence. But yeah. So other than that, we do have the baby shower. She hating on the baby shower, and Nicole is talking about not going to school, since the baby is being born or whatnot, and Lucille's just a hater in this episode. And she's a thief. And she's a thief. And then we got to talk about the welfare scene. Of course, she went back to the welfare office. Showed a little skin. Dirty girl. Showed a little skin, and of course, she got approved this round. But yeah, so. She got the welfare money, and you taking your daughter's money, and from the trailer she ain't gonna take responsibility. She trash. Just complete utter trash. If you want to come back to the house and run it back on Lucille, if y'all want to change the story up, Yeah, we can change some things up. We can change some things up. I know Lucille is still living, but we can change some things up. What's that little paragraph y'all put at the beginning of the episode? Loosely based on the truth. Let's run it back because I wouldn't mind them getting Lucille up out of here after this. I really wouldn't mind. Um, Anything else we got to talk about? Yeah, I pretty much covered Lucille. Let's go ahead and move on to um next. Here we gonna talk about the beginning of the episode here, and T just making bad decisions. I wouldn't have let that kid stay in that house. Well, I wouldn't have let that kid go. F them kids. I don't trust that kid either. And he let him go. And then, of course, at the beginning of the episode, the federales pulled up. And, yeah, F them kids. But I just wanted to talk about that real quick. What else we got going on? Let's go ahead and talk about Markeisha, man. I hate with a passion Markeisha. She got on my nerves this episode. She pops in when of course right here T is showing her his baby mama where the money is or whatever with it, in the safe or whatnot. I can't remember names right now. So she popped up there. She just popping up everywhere. And then she popped up at the baby shower like a goofy, talking about we family. What? Somebody get Markeisha up out of here, man. Let's get her up out of here. Um, and then of course, T brings her at the end of the episode to Meech's house. Meech's pop up, and she's all in Meech's house, and yeah, so she once again she just has a stranglehold on T. Um, no matter their ups or downs or whatnot, it seems like she has mind control over T. So we're gonna see how long this lasts. And where's Boom at? Is Boom gonna pop back up? Who knows? But I'm gonna talk about them a little bit later. But yeah, I just wanted to hate on Markeisha real quick. All right, let's talk about Purdy. Purdy takes another bump. Can we get up out of here, man? Get up out of here. She don't want to sing. She don't want to stay in rehab. Let's just get up out of here. So I'm not staying on this too long. Of course, I said earlier on in my last review that this is not gonna be. She's not gonna be productive because she's high on coke, right? All right, let's move on to the end of Jay Pusha. Finally, finally got this man up out of it. He took a couple bodies with him though. I think last episode he shot his homeboy or whatever. He took a couple of the Moors out. But yeah, he went out with a bang. He went out with a bang. He even took. He didn't kill the lady, but he shot one of the ladies or whatever at that warehouse you see here. And then we skip forward. What's her name? Kia. She's played by Sweetie. She's doing decent. I don't have a problem with her. She's better than the Miami chick or whatever. So I'll take her any day. So yeah. Of course, I was like, don't put that gun down. Don't put the gun down. She put the gun down and she got the hammer to her head. But of course, old buddy saves the day. He took his brother out. So MVP. I think we'll give MVP to old buddy right here. Like I said, I ain't got time to remember names right now. And then we gonna end off with tea time. Tea time. Oh my God. Tea time. I love this right here, man. For Loco. Oh, that was funny. But before we get to this, let's go back a little bit. Of course, T is going to gamble once again, and he gets his sister involved. Of course, because he's losing money at this point against this NFL player or whatever. and Marquisha's on the side talking to his wife, setting her up for the play. So she did something good, I guess. And here's T losing. Up and let's go to he got his baby sister smuggling money through the air. Trash. I have to side with Meech on this one. But yeah, she makes it through, of course, and yeah, Meech pops up, and old boy thinks he and Marquisha gonna get it on, before Meech get there, and he popped up on him early with Loco sitting in the back in his tea time with tea time with Loco. And then of course we end this segment off with old girl mad at Nicole, mad at T, and she's naming the baby Demetrius or whatnot. Well, supposed to be naming the baby Demetrius, but of course Meech talks her out of that the next morning or whatnot. And then him and Marquisha got him under mind control. They leave. And then he runs it back on old buddy right here. And he gets the money from him because he wasn't trying to pay him from the dice game or whatnot. And then that's pretty much it with tea time. That's it with tea time. But then we get at the end of the episode, of course, Bryant got old boy hemmed up, so he's gonna be giving names and all that stuff. So one more step towards the downfall of BMF, right? But with that being said, I think it was a good episode. I think the past couple episodes have been good. As much as I've been unfavorable with the series, these past couple episodes have been good. I've been enjoying Charles in his spiraling, the spiral of Charles. Lucille, it's good, it's entertainment, but these characters, oh my God, Lucille's trash. Lucille is trash. But other than that, I think we finally getting up out of Mexico. So hopefully no more Mexico scenes, I guess. So we getting up out of there. That Lamar is gonna come back eventually. I'm assuming he's gonna run it back on B Mickey. So B Mickey, you might be up out of here, buddy. I don't know, but I respect that play you did. I respect the play. But with that being said, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, guys. Let me know your thoughts down on these past couple of episodes up to episode 7. And once again, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button, man. We're finna go ahead and get up out of here. I will see y'all next time. Peace out.